Welcome. This is a intro to Dust 514. This is Zsoltn, Corporation Delta Force, also Zsoltn Snow. What I'll be going over is for the information for those that have less than 1.5 million skill points. A lot of the information I'll go over, it's very basic, but it's for those that just started the game, or you've been playing a little bit, maybe a week, and you just didn't understand this part. It's a good starter point. So here we're in our apartment, able to walk around. You see there's 4 different types of apartments. You have the Galante, Mimitar, Caldari. A lot of this stuff, lures come from Eve, transferring over into Dust. This is the Galante one. So you can walk around, you can click on the different objects. Really all you need to do is you just need to stand here. What's nice about this one is you can actually just walk up to this battle finder, which to open the Nikon. That's where you'll get a lot of your stuff. But first, let's go over to chats. Now, with chats, that's be the quick introduction. You see that little loading screen there on the left? Yeah, you'll see that a lot. Basically, it's just downloading from the server, and just to clear that all up, it really depends on your connection. So, but from the top, we have notifications. In here, you'll receive all your Eve mail, anybody you added to contacts, or anything that's happening in your corporation. Basically anything that's being sent to you, including invites, and that's the important thing. So you always want to go up there and clear anything out of your notifications, and if it's flashing, say as that star right there for Alliance, then go right to it. We have Corp, we have Alliance, and Squad. Depending on if you're in a Corp or if you're in Alliance, will these be relevant to you? If you just started off and you're not in a Corp, you haven't picked one, you're still in a Corp, you're in an NPC Corp. So, but once you join a Corp, this would be to the Corp, and everyone in your Corp is able to see this. Going down, Alliance, I'm in a Squad. I'll show you how to do that real shortly. More with chats. Here down at the bottom you see Create Join. This is the public chat, and in here every Delta Force member should join. And I will public. There we go. Join. Now, that's weird. There is plenty of glitches in this game still, so don't worry about it. If something happens, you just don't understand. Yeah, plenty of glitches. So if you try to join a channel, it'll just pop up. There might be passwords. It may not. It'll just be open up. Be very respectful what channels you join into. You might be coming from an FPS shooter, or you could be coming from Eve. The mixing of the two environments is kind of chaotic. But next, let's work on your microphone. You'll see I've already have mine set up, but let's get to it. Press the L1 button to open the Neocom, down to System Operation, Options, and these two on the bottom. You want to have voice chat enabled. Even if you don't have a mic, it still works. You'll just be able to hear it through the TV, and as long as it's set up on your PS3 as well. You can look other places for that, but push to talk, you want to have that off. While inside your station here, you're not going to be able to press that button. So in game, I don't use it at all. I would just suggest everyone have push to talk off. But if you have bad feedback, you want to turn it on once in a while. Once you have that up, you'll see your little bubbles pop up. Mine's bubbles already there, but then you also see that little green dot. That's the channel that you're in. So real quickly, I can switch to Corp. Maybe somebody's talking up there. Yep, and there's other things too. You can mute. You can invite people, leave channel, set a password. That's if you're a moderator. If you make the channel in Dust, you are a moderator automatically. I don't know how to make anybody else a moderator in Dust. It's more of an Eve thing that you would set up a chat. So real quickly, let's see if we can just invite somebody random to the squad. So let's create a squad. You can invite a few people in here. So like invite player, you can invite them this way. You can invite them from the Corp, you can search them. But an easy way is just go right to the chat channel, and let's go. We just go to the top, and we hit invite to squad. And let's see somebody that's probably going to be in a squad. Let's say Galtz. Invite to squad. Nope, he's not. Oh, let's try somebody else then. Oh. There we go. That person's already in squad, so when you see that, you know they're already in squad. The other two are probably going to be coming in squad real shortly, but you can close that down. Yep. He's probably going to be a little confused. Yep, there he is, popping in there. And we'll quickly, if we switch to squad chat, he might be talking with us.
What's up?
And, yep. And right there, yeah, I'll just talk to him real quick. I'll pick this up afterwards. Alright, there goes Mason. Yeah, just a real quick thing, if you want to just mute, there's a few different things you can do here. Remove player, takes him away from your squad. The show info button. Yeah, there's a lot with that. Let's just click on that real quick. Here you'll be able to bring up different information. You see that little symbol next to Delta Force. That means he started his race as Kaldar, or Mimitar. He's in the Corporation Delta Force. His name is Mason Ironburn. At the right, that is his PSN account. You can also open that up by hitting triangle. You will use the show info button a lot. Well, quickly, let's add him to contact. You'll be able to see the notifications. Block. Yep, and that yep, pop up right there. So you notice notification to stop blinking. Yeah, just get rid of that stuff in there. Alright, here's another thing, is right down in squad, you can lock it, and a lot of times as you're playing along, you know, you pick up extra people for whatever reason. Mute. For whatever reason, just randomly come in. If you're just experimenting, you just want to be alone, you know, that type of thing, just make a squad, you know, lock it. Okay, so down here, hey, it's a good time to go over different chat stuff. LFS, looking for squad, and RFM, room for more. Now with squads, you see we got 6. Originally it was 4, but the patch on May 6th made it 6. So you'll see different stuff up there, like LFS2 means 2 looking for squad. I mean, it can kind of be creative, but that's kind of the standard. Same with RF2, room for 2. You'll see that pop up here. Now in the ISCorp, Delta Force, you'll use Delta Force Public for all your LFS and RFMs, anything you just want to randomly talk about. And there's also another chat called Delta Training. It's kind of like where you add all your questions, and if you're just starting off, not just in the Corp, but also if you're, you know, you just started the game, no matter what, you'll just come here first and you put any of your questions in there. I mean, you can also be answering questions, but really the trainers for Delta Force will be the ones answering questions, and officers. This is kind of like a staple for if you just join the Corp for the first month, you'll be in here, and if you want to leave after that, it's, you know, alright. You know, if we're, you know, noting different things, you know, just pop back in here. We'll have a chat in here. So training is for, you know, actual training. Also for tactical squads, is you'll be able to pick up new guys in here if you're a tactical squad leader. I'll explain that way later on. So we're pretty much done all this. Oh yeah, you can change your push talk up here. Yep. Oh yep. You see the top right. You see that little bubble. It now has the microphone. Yeah. Those are the ones that you can actually talk in. You can't talk in Alliance, you can't talk in local. And another thing real quick on local is this station. Station you're in. You see at the top left? That's the station I'm in. In this system, everyone in the system is able to talk to each other. And you'll be able to see whoever else is in the system. Right now, I'm in Haley, and the constellation Austin's, and the region Evershore. And then beyond that, I'll load up something real shortly, and you'll be able to see it. Right below it, the Haley 7, that means you're on the other 7th farthest rock from the sun. And the Federation Administration Bureau offices, that's the actual station. If you ever play EVE, you know what I'm talking about. And we're in Galante Federation space. So let's load the Neocom. L1 button. Yep, I even have to walk anything around. the apartment yet. So first one, starting from top to bottom, let's just go that way. The Battle Finder. So we got some insta battles. Since I don't have a lot of war points on this character, I go right to the Insta Battle Academy. It's for those with low war points. It's just so the new guys can play together, just understand the game first. But as you start playing, the better players, once you've done this, it'll open up to the new matches. When you start playing the better players, you'll understand more about the game. This is just, just so you don't come in and get completely smashed by someone that's been playing the game for several months. Right now we got this academy, but once you're out of this, you'll have ambush, skirmish, and domination. Ambush is a team deathmatch, and there's two types: the regular ambush, which is smaller maps, and OMS, which is all map support. Little larger maps with supply depots and turrets on it. Larger maps, for tanks or whatever. It really, whatever you prefer. The major thing with OMS is you can switch out suits at the supply depots. Skirmishes is basically it's kind of like capturing points. You'll be able to spawn at those points, kind of like a domination. And don't mix it up. That mix it up with the actual game type domination, which is King of the Hill. There's 1 point on the field, and you just keep going for it. Whoever holds it longest wins. Over here we have Mercenary. These are battles which are happening out in the solar system, in the galaxy. Here we have modes of skirmish. There can be ambushes and domination. Oh, yep. These are persistent, so these are constantly loading up. Sometimes you have to do that. And right now, this one, we have the Amar and the Mimitar facing each other. For right now, defender attacker doesn't really matter as much. Now we have the one on to the right, Corporation. I'm not going to load that one up. There's a little bit of information on there about the Corp. But what you'll see here next, under the star map, is this is the region that you're, the whole galaxy. It's not everything, but, here you see Evershore, if you remember from the top left, Evershore, and Austin's, yeah, you are here. Halle, you are here, and what was it? It was, I think, this one? Halle, yep, that's the planet I'm at. I'm on a station on the outside of that planet. Now you see these blue ones here, those ones will be open up, well, since it's blacked out. This one in the future will be open up to planetary conquest. It's a major part of the game, but for a new player this doesn't exactly pertain to you yet. But as you can see from some other symbols you'll see here real shortly, my corporation, schedule battles, and joinable battle. Really worried about the joinable battle because that's the faction warfare. So let's see if we can load that up real quick and actually get to it in time. Oh, we got two here, lucky. And this little place, we can join the battle if we wanted to. It's basically the same menu, and it just filled up. Same menu as the factional warfare here. Ooh, there we go. Yep. So there's a lot of stuff, a lot of information in here, but it's really for big corporations, once this is kind of like your end-game stuff, So, let's continue the next thing. Character. location. If you ever